morning, my lovely allotment friends. We are here at the allotment plot. It's first thing in the morning. I've just dropped my kids at school. The birds are singing, the sun looks like it might possibly come out, and we're here. The smell of manure is in the air. What could be lovelier to start your day? I'm super happy to be here today. I don't know why, I think it's just not that cold as well. It's quite mild at the moment for January, so it just feels really nice to be here out in the open. Here we go. Let's do it. What are we going to do today? I need to start sorting out some of my raised beds ready for spring, so I'm going to show you how I do that basically. Sometimes I do it in autumn time. I can't remember the code to get into my shed. Why have I forgotten that? What is my code to get into my shed? We're in. Sometimes I do my beds in autumn time, and that basically means that I mulch them over ready for the spring in the autumn time, so when it gets to this time of day they're ready to go. This time I didn't do that because I just didn't, so time got away from me a little bit, and also didn't really have the money to buy compost, and the way that I do my beds is basically cover them with new compost, which I don't know how to make yet. I'll just show you my compost heap. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just a complete disgrace. A complete disgrace. I don't know what to say about it except that not everything's even in it, so I really just want to get like straight to it today. There are so many spiders in my shed at the moment. It's just, oh, it's not good. They've all just creeped in over the winter time, and now they're all just snoozing everywhere. It's not nice. Anyway, hopefully I don't disturb them and they stick to themselves and I'll stick to myself. Wearing my favourite little jumper today, my little sunflower one, my dungarees on. We're ready for business, guys. Oh, move the archway. I need to move the archway because it's not going to go there next year. I need to move it about. We need to start thinking about putting the pumpkins somewhere else because they've been in the same spot for like 2-3 years in a row. So let's do that first. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll just give it our best shot. Hopefully it works out. So this is where the archway currently is, as you can physically see in front of your eyes. So that's where my pumpkins have been every year for about 3 years now. It needs to move. I'm just moving it down one notch. I don't know if the archway will survive because it's a bit rickety. It's sort of held together with string and stuff, so who knows, to be honest, but we'll give it a go anyway. I think you can see there, right? Okay. Very sturdy, does it? I don't know why it's so wobbly and off balance. I don't understand. I think mainly because it's broken, Emma, but maybe I should have moved them more forward. Maybe this isn't the best spot for them. Maybe they need to move forward more. These Wilco arches, right, they are so cheap. They're such good value for money. I think they were like £9.99 each, and I've got two, so that's £20 for like an archway I can make a massive archway out of. But they are so flimsy, and if you move them, forget it. And you need to move them because I need to move my pumpkins. I can't keep growing them in the same spot and expecting the same results. Do you know what I mean? And last year they really failed in that bed, so I really need to move them. And they're not going the right like height now and stuff. They're all wobbly. I don't really understand what's happened, but they've like one of them shrunk. So if you look, this one in front, that one's taller than that one. Why has that happened then? Because all I've done is move them. They're like completely different heights now. And also they're quite short. Like, if I walk under it, hang on. This one's quite tall. Happened. I've only moved them, nothing snapped or anything. I mean, one of the little things snapped, but nothing that would make it shorter. I don't know. But anyway, they're up. I reckon I could grow pumpkins over that. I quite like it there. So in relation to my shed is there. Pumpkin arch there. And these are really good, like no-dig beds. They've really been topped up over the years. Never had pumpkins or any kind of squash in them. So I think they'll do quite well. I really hope that they will anyway. I'm just going to reinforce it with a few more poles. Make sure it doesn't fly away. Impale anyone. Don't want that, would we? So now that the archway has been moved, I can start sorting out this bed, and this bed has been neglected for a long time. There's still little tiny snapped poles in here from like the pumpkin arch, which are like embedded in the ground. So it really has just been neglected for a long time. The only thing that really grew in here well last year was nasturtiums, and they'll grow anywhere. So that's not really saying anything good about the bed, you know. You don't strictly have to weed if you're going to start a new no-dig raised bed. You don't have to weed it, but just sort of giving it a bit of a head start just by giving it a bit of a hoe and breaking up the roots a bit, you know. Oh, blooming bindweed's back. Right, I'm going to layer it with some cardboard now. Guys, I've just gone to get my water because we're going to water the cardboard. Yes, that's right, we're going to water it. And I thought I won't film it. Look what I found in here. There's flipping 4 of them now. 1, 2. They are. What are they doing in there? And there's another one. I think he's just gone in there. There's 4 of them. Someone's having a right laugh at me now, surely. Why do they keep multiplying? It's like they're having little duckling babies. Ow! Just walked into an apple tree. Okay, right, camera down. Right, we're going to water the cardboard because what happens when you water the cardboard is that it makes the cardboard biodegrade quicker, like break down quicker, and also it brings all the worms up, and you want the worms. The worms are the things that you're trying to attract to no dig because they eat everything, poop it out, and their poo, worm poo, is really good for the soil. So they kind of, you need the worms to come and digest everything and like mix it all up a bit and stuff. So worms love cardboard. You might not know that. Don't know how well known a fact that is, but apparently worms love cardboard. In the same way that mice like chocolate, and I didn't know that until we got a mouse in the house. I kept leaving out cheese everywhere, trying to trap it in a trap with cheese, and it won't go into it. And then one night I put chocolate in it and I caught the mouse and set him free. And yeah, so mice like cheese, worms like cardboard. There you go, there's 2 pieces of information that you've now learnt today. Well done. Try not to water yourself. Right, so we've got Westland going in here, peat-free multi-purpose compost. We've added John Innes. I don't know if that's, maybe it's a giant worm called John Innes, and his ashes are going forever because we all know worms are great. So maybe it's that. I don't know what it is, but we've got 2 bags of that going in. So Is there, oh god, is there anything more satisfying than a freshly chopped up raised bed? Oh my gosh, it just fills me with so much joy. I say this every time, but my goodness, look at it. It is just delicious. I just want to grow everything that I possibly can in there now. Just everything. I want to whack it all in. Oh, it's just lovely. Anyway, there we go. We've got the cardboard in and we've got the fresh topper. I'm not sure what's going in this bed yet. I haven't quite planned this middle bit. This is obviously pumpkins now, and these are really good, these beds. These have been like mulched over like every single year for 3 years, and then this one's been neglected. So maybe we'll stick with like broccoli, cauliflowers, Brussels sprouts, things like that maybe in here will do well. Anything that is seemingly unfussy, anything not fussy will go in there, but I'll probably end up with loads of nasturtiums again because that's just what they do. So we've moved the arch and we've topped up a bed. I'm basically going to move around to the beds and start topping them up and stuff, but that's where I'll leave it today because I want to get home. Everything's growing okay. I hope your plots are going well. I feel great. I feel absolutely great getting out here, and I really think that if you haven't got to your allotment plot yet, and it's quite mild where you are weather-wise, you really should just go, because I just feel so pumped and enthusiastic and excited about the new growing year, and I think you will too if you just get to your plot. So I hope you're enjoying my vlogs. If you are, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you again next time. See you in my next vlog, guys. Bye.